From noon to 3 today, the trauma program at Hartford Hospital is going to be taking part in Trauma Awareness Day. They've done this for a few years now. And joining me now, I'm happy to have Dr. Alfred Croteau from Hartford Hospital that's come over here to talk about some of the things people can learn. These are things that may help somebody save somebody's life someday. So glad you're here with us today, Doctor.
Hey, it's a pleasure to be here. We're really excited to be holding this event at Hartford Hospital and build a better collaboration with the community, bring patients and patients' families and community members in and see what our trauma team does, and then also learn what they can do outside to help patients or family members or any victim do better and get to us faster.
Yeah, and part of that is the Stop the Bleed campaign. I know this is some of the things people are going to see, being able to help sort of pack a wound and dress it. But you brought with us this.
Yeah, so as part of Stop the Bleed campaign, which is a national campaign kind of designed to enable and empower people to control bleeding on site, we are teaching people how to pack wounds and how to put tourniquets on and use them appropriately. And the public often is afraid of putting them on because they think that maybe they'll lose a limb. But actually, by applying the tourniquet, you can save a life. And so, if you can stop bleeding, you can save a life.
Okay, and that was one of my misconceptions too. I would have thought it's such a last resort. You might end up having to lose a limb to save a life too. I also saw in some of the preparatory documents, you're also trying to get people to sign on for a universal motorcycle helmet law.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So one of the things that we're really kind of focusing on as trauma surgeons is not always in the operating room, but injury prevention. And we talk about accidents, but accidents are often predictable and preventable. And so we're trying to build these community bridges to really try to bring down accidental injuries, which is the #1 killer of people ages 1 to 44 in the United States.
Okay, so once again, that's happening from 12 to 3 today. I'm also going to try and get more tips after we're off the air too that I can bring to you on the Fox 61 News at 4 and 5 p.m. today and tomorrow too, because there's a lot more to learn than what we have time for. So I'm glad you were able to take the time from what's obviously a very busy schedule, Dr. Croteau. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
And hopefully you never need to use one of these things, but it's just like CPR. It's something you might have to learn and might have to use to save somebody's life someday.